Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to take one final chance to really ring the alarm bells on banned protocol. I see some extremely interesting things going on. I've been trying to scream from the rooftops. I see a massive opportunity in banned protocol. The videos I get don't get a lot of views, but I don't care. I'm going to keep trying to help you people, whether you like it or not, because I think there's a massive opportunity with banned protocol. So in this video, I'm going to run through some technical analysis, talk about what I see happening both short term and long term, and the massive potential that is potentially here with banned protocol. So guys, let's really hash out why I'm so excited about banned, why I keep harping on banned, because guys, banned has broken out of a several month long descending triangle. This is a big deal. Banned has been in this descending triangle for 175 days. For 175 days, banned has been within this pattern, and it just broke out bullishly. This is a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. So let's take a look at our indicators here to try and figure out what's kind of happening. Okay, well, everything looks bullish except the kind of stochastic things are maybe kind of overbought. Okay, let's take a look here at our 12 hours, starting to see some signs of some weakness. MACD taken down, bearish crossover in the MACD, bullish crossover in the stochastic RSI. Kind of, we're not getting confluence of reasons. We're kind of overextended a bit. Okay, look, the MACD really doesn't, really can't pick a decision here. Bearish crossover, though, it's not good to see. Bearish crossover, lower highs. Yeah, so, we're starting to see some weakness. We're kind of overextended. We're kind of overbought. Let's take a look at the 2 hours going down. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. There we go. That's the 1 hour. See, then on the 1 hour, we're starting to see some signs of some strength. So ultimately, what's kind of the main takeaway with banned protocol, and why should you care so much? Because this is a massive opportunity. I haven't even gotten into it yet. The macro trend looks bullish. We're kind of overbought on some areas. So ultimately, I think we're just kind of range bound between these two areas. And let me just zoom out on a chart of Chainlink to show you why you should care about banned protocol. So this is a daily chart of banned. And this is a chart of, this is a chart of Chainlink. Let's see if I can actually get this to look better for you people. So this is Chainlink, this is banned. This is Chainlink, this is banned. This is Chainlink, and this is banned. Does anybody notice a similar pattern? Well, these are two massive decentralized oracles. Banned is kind of the Pepsi to Chainlink Coca-Cola. And guess what? Chainlink formed a massive descending triangle for several months, then broke out bullishly and then had a massive run up. And what does banned look like? It's in a massive descending triangle, and guess what? Just broke out bullishly and is in between major resistance and support. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe banned is kind of doing this sideways consolidation thing that Chainlink did once it broke out of its descending triangle. It messed around, kind of moved sideways, fell back down, shook out some weak hands, and then exploded. And ladies and gentlemen, banned is doing something very similar. Banned is seeing long wicks to the upside. Could we see, some kind of sideways price consolidation, maybe a little bit of a dump, and then a breaking out again? I definitely think so. I think banned could look like Chainlink potentially in the near future. Where once Chainlink broke above this descending triangle, it flew. But guys, don't just run away and ape into banned protocol. There's some very important key. I've identified what I believe are some key support and resistance areas for banned protocol, so that if we reach these levels, you'll have a good understanding of what's going on here. So I think kind of key resistance for banned is $14 to $13.30. Really, it's just kind of based off previous. Let's go to the 6 hour. You might get a better idea of kind of the wicks I'm talking about here. So this is kind of a price reactive range with kind of these peaks here at 13.30 and like these peaks here at 14 bucks. Yeah, just over 14 bucks. 14 bucks and some change. That's going to be key resistance for banned protocol. If we can break above this kind of red box, I think we're definitely testing all-time highs. And again, our Fibonacci levels line up beautifully with a 618, pretty close to all-time highs. It kind of makes sense. So if we break above this level, I think we're definitely testing these levels. I think it's just a matter of time. Now, in terms of support, I think key support level to look out for is $12.10. to $11.50. We can see there's kind of some volume building up. Let's see, I don't know if we, yeah, see if we zoom in a bit more, we can kind of see more of a spike in volume around these regions. And based off these two peaks previously, that before were resistance, I believe they're now going to act as support. Previous resistance, when you break above, then acts as support. And we also have the 618 Fibonacci retracement level right here below us. So basically band is stuck in between very strong resistance and very strong support. So in my opinion, we're just likely to move sideways until we pick a direction. If we, honestly, folks, with how bullish the market is, if we break below this green box, I would consider that a blessing. And I might even look to accumulate band. I'm actually going to be looking at this very closely in terms of a swing trade, because I understand that if band can get above this price level, it has a good chance of looking similar to chainlink, where it just flew afterwards. Now, it didn't fly overnight. It took some weeks, took some a month or so. But actually, well, we can measure here. How long did it take? This was the breakout. This is the current price. 30 days, a month. In 1 month, it pumped, let's see how much from the breakout point. In 1 month, chainlink pumped 80%. Could band do something extremely similar? I definitely think so. And once we get above these levels here and kind of this Fibonacci retracement level, this whole zone here, I think it's going to act as resistance. Once we get above that, oof, are we flying, folks? Oof. Let's take the hype of our descending triangle to try and figure out what band can do. Let's first take the conservative case, and then let's take a little bit more of an optimistic case. Because no one really knows where the breakout is for sure, but okay. Isn't this gorgeous? Is this not gorgeous? When you get a confluence of reasons, different indicators pointing in the same direction can give you more confidence of a move. Ladies and genitals, if we break above this key resistance level, 1410, 1330, I think we're hitting $25. I think band has a very good chance of hitting $25. Obviously, we're going to meet some kind of resistance here on these regions. But if we leave this region, that would solidify the bullish breakout outside of this very macro trend. And I think it is extremely likely that band is an earlier version of chainlink. Guys, I've been saying this for days and weeks at this point. I've been ringing the alarm bells ever since band was in this wedge, talking about whatever way we break out of this wedge, we're likely to trend in that direction. So if you would have followed these videos, you could have been early on band. You could have already been up. Let's see how much. You say you follow the breakout, you could have been up, I don't know, 30%, 40%. Guys, stay tuned to this channel. Like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads. I know we can get excited and there's lots of lines here, but we do to some degree kind of know what we're talking about here, folks. Like, I guarantee you, I'm gonna make a video 1 month, 2 months from now, and I'm gonna be like, band is at $25. Right? So obviously that's not for sure. That is definitely not for sure. I could be wrong. There's always that possibility. I can be wrong. Sure, why not? I could be wrong. We could correct further. Let's say we break below this green box here. These green lines, I think, will actually support. I think we could fall all the way back down to, let's say, 1930, $8.70. That's totally possible. It's always possible we could break down. Absolutely. In fact, if we look at chainlink, because the reason why I love bringing this up is because it was so similar. The charts between band and chainlink were so similar. We had a massive run up, and then we had some kind of crash. And even after we broke out, we fell back within, and then pumped afterwards. So could band do something very similar, where we crash, maybe find support on this slanted green line, maybe this green box zone, a lot of volume building up, maybe even $8. $10. We see some volume building up here around $10. Sure, something that's very possible as well. If we got our different fib levels, we could find support at any one of these different fib levels. I think kind of $10 to $9.30 to $8.70 is going to be like a pretty critical support, because there's lots of volume building up in those regions. So guys, just be aware, something like that is definitely possible. But look at this. This is a very macro pattern. Hundreds of days we've been in here, literally, and we've broken out. Chainlink did the exact same thing. Chainlink and band are in the exact same niche, and the charts look stupid similar. So ladies and gentlemen, I just want to feel like I did my best to tell people. It's so funny, so okay, yeah, just to summarize a bit here, folks. I know I'm getting a little bit carried away here. This is the key resistance, $14 to $13.30. If we see band protocol above $14 and holding $14, not just touching it, because it can always touch it and then fall back down, but if we can get above $14 and hold $15, trend sideways, hold above $14, I think we have a very good chance of meeting all-time highs here. If we can tackle all-time highs and get above $18.30 or $18.30. I think the mid $25 range is just a matter of time, ladies and genitals. As well, just to kind of wrap up here with the long-term price predictions, I do think we're in a bull market that's likely to end around the end of this year. Nobody knows for sure. I don't even know for sure, but you know, there's some charts that point towards this bull market is likely to end sometime around the end of this year. So I'm going to be looking to scale out, you know, slowly over time, you know, because nobody's going to be able to time this bull market perfectly. But if you can start to sell slowly a little bit before when the bull market is likely to be, that's ultimately the best strategy in my opinion. That's what I'm doing. I'm holding everything until late third quarter, early fourth quarter. I highly consider you give some, I highly suggest you give some consideration to such a strategy. You do what's best for yourself. Only you can, I'm not a financial advisor, only you can decide what's best for yourself. But I think there's massive opportunity in Band, both in the short term, next month or two, and over the long term, because I think a Band has a very good chance of reaching the low hundreds of dollars at the peak of this bull run. Again, I don't know that for sure. I could be wrong, but let's say September, October 2021, could Band be at $100, $200? I would not be the least bit surprised. Oracles are much needed in the space. Chainlink is the leader in the decentralized Oracle space, and Band is the number 2, and it looks earlier in the cycle. Band looks like a much better opportunity in my opinion. Although, hey guys, I own Chainlink and I don't own any Band, because well, that's because I've been in Chainlink for a while. I've been buying Chainlink all throughout these ranges here, all throughout. Wow, I literally bought at $19 because and all throughout this crash, I didn't care at all. It sucked all throughout this crash. I bought here. The first time I ever bought Chainlink was right here, and then it crashed this much, and I didn't care at all. I was as cool as a cucumber, because guess what? Because I understand cryptocurrency moves in cycles. And over the long term, this isn't nothing, folks. I'm not selling till Chainlink and Band hit the hundreds of dollars. I mean, I don't own any Band, but I do own Chainlink. But let's say I was looking to get, let's say I wasn't in Band or Chainlink, and I was just looking to get in the market today, I would highly consider Band, guys. Band looks like an earlier version of Chainlink. There's possibly a higher ROI potential with Band than Chainlink, in my opinion. But hey, Chainlink is the blue chip. I own Chainlink. I don't own any Band. So, guys, I know I've thrown a lot of information at you. I've hopefully giving you some value. Please stay tuned to this channel. We really have been calling it amazing. I cannot wait to make the video 1-2 months from now and show you guys how Band looked extremely similar to Chainlink. Again, that is obviously not a guarantee. I could be wrong, but I do think it's probable that Band is going to look very similar to Chainlink in 1 to 2 months. So, guys, like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads. Check out our Discord group. Link for that will be down in the description below. They got this set up days and weeks ago. I've been ranting and raving about Band for weeks at this point. So, yeah, check that out. As well, if you guys want to trade these markets, I highly encourage you to check out bybit. It's my favorite exchange to use when trading. Please be careful with leverage trading. It is very risky. Don't invest or trade anything you're not willing to lose. New traders lose all the time at trading. I highly encourage new people to dedicate all their time and efforts into learning and not actually trading until you have a very good understanding of the market and how things work. If you're asking someone whether you should buy or sell something now, that is your cue that you don't understand enough to be trading. Because if you're knowledgeable enough, you shouldn't have to ask people. You should just know. So if you are experienced, check out Bybit, guys. It's my favorite exchange. I've had a hell of a time using other ones. Yeah, link for that will be down in the description below. As well, Tokenmetrics. We use Tokenmetrics to help inform our research and our thought process. It's an AI-fueled price predictions and portfolio suggestions platform. Link for that will be down in the description below as well. They have like a paid trial. It's like $10 for a week. So check that out, folks. Our Discord, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned, folks. Take care.